Right, I finished using those beautiful plume yarns held together. It's so soft. I love it. I was working out thinking I need to make an entire project with this. It's gorgeous. I've done the colour transition in exactly the same way. As you can see, I started with just one row of colour E. This is row 4. And it's 2 and 3 in A, then 4 and 2 in E, and 3 in A, and 4, 2 and 3 in E. Gosh, that's difficult. It's difficult to get your head around that. You will know on this last row, I know this is only a small sample piece, but let's pretend that I've finished, and I won't have finished on this colour if I had, because it's not the right colour sequence, but let's pretend this is the end of the piece. You can see that it is curved. And it's kind of rounded. We've missed off row 4. So at the very end of both halves, you omit row 4, and that gives you the lovely, just one complete medallion. If you did another row 4, you'd have another bit sort of sticking up here, and you don't want that, it doesn't finish it nicely. So no row 4 to complete both sides. So that's how it's going to look. Ta-da! So we've done one side, we need to now work the other side. And if you go right back down to where we began with our chain at the beginning down here, you can see it. I'm going to turn everything around. We're going to start another side coming up this way. So there'll be no joining, there will be no needles required in terms of stitching one part to another part. We're just going to use what we've got already and carry on. So we're back to using colour A because this is a straight repeat of what we've done. And my colour A is all tangled. It's a straight repeat of what we've done for the first half. And that being said, we need to go all the way back and do row 1 for one time only on this half. Do you remember we only do that row 1 once? Our repeats all the way down here are just rows 2, 3 and 4, but to start going in the other direction with this, with the second half of our wrap, we need to do colour row 1 again. We've also got to look at the second way of joining in a new colour. So if you remember, we've got completely used to joining in our colour at the end of the row. It's absolutely fine. We've just got the one time only way of joining in at the beginning of a row, and that's what we're now going to do. And all we're going to do is just not rocket science. Don't be waiting for anything spectacular, because nothing spectacular is coming. Ready? Put my hook through. For the second half, we are joining in at the base of the first treble. Here's our first treble, you can see it here. And we're joining our yarn in right at the base. So there's a handy kind of gap there. I'm going to put my hook through. Here comes the colour join. I'm picking that up and pulling it through. And that, my friends, is it. I know, slight anticlimax, but come on. We like it, it's easy. And then we're just off. We're off. And our row 1, you're familiar with it. It's 3 chain to start as our first treble. Okay. And then 3 treble. We're going to miss the first stitch and we're going to do 3 treble. Can you see that lovely hole there? We're going to do 3 treble in there. That's a nice indicator of what's going to happen all the way along, because it's supremely obvious where your stitches need to go. It's super and I love it. I've said this about a million times, but I do mean it. So right back into our regular repeat, which is 2 chain. Now we've got 3 trebles to go, and we've got our double cluster thing that I was saying about. 3 treble, 1 chain, 3 treble. Guess where that's going? Absolutely right, into that hole. So it's going, you're working into the same chain, obviously. You've just got that spare loop to work into. So, it's really easy to see where everything is going to go. Do I need to carry on and show you? I don't think I do now. Let's just do one more. And you'll see that it's the same all the way along. I know you're going to have 11 repeats of this pattern, whereas I've only got 3, but it will work in exactly the same way. So there's the second 3 treble and our second lot of 2 chain, and you will see, here I go again with my 3 treble. Super obvious, isn't it, where they're going to go? So that's all you've got to do, and you've got to do that one time only because this is row 1, and then after that you're off again. You're off again doing your normal colour repeats, and what is so great is in your booklet, I know this is a big version, this is a big printed version, but in your booklet you're going to have a row so you can you can tick your second half. So you're going to go through and do exactly the same colour repeats all the way through, and that is all you need to complete your embrace wrap. A quick word on blocking. We've made some blocking videos available on our normal YouTube channel, and you're very welcome to look at those to assist you in how to block this project. It's generic instructions, it'll work for anything, and Sarah has also provided really handy instructions in the booklet. Please do take the time to block your project. You've worked really hard on it, and it's the final step in making it look beautiful.